So let's start with the judge in this case who does not believe that the executive order is going to hold up in the long run, although the judge didn't expand on exactly why. What do you think of that?
Well, I think that he's probably wrong. I mean, there's plenty of legal precedent here to back up what President Trump has done, including actions that were taken by President Obama to make sure that bad people in countries that don't have proper vetting and that have a problem with terrorism can't come into the country. But that being said, President Trump should be focusing his energy on the groups that are filing these lawsuits. The ACLU, for example, are the ones who are making this a problem for him. And he should be encouraging his Department of Justice to do a better job defending the executive order in court. Federal judges are not political opponents that you can just bully into submission to change their minds. They're going to act on what they think they should based on the law. But if this goes to the Supreme Court, which is looking like it will, based on the disagreeing opinions here, Donald Trump, President Trump, will, I think, come out victorious just based on the legal language and federal code already in place.
Richard, Katie, of course, doesn't like the fact that the president is taking to Twitter, doesn't think it's very effective. Here's another tweet. I have instructed Homeland Security to check people coming into our country very carefully. The courts are making the job very difficult. Do you think he's trying to bully the courts, or is he maintaining message with the people who follow him saying, look, I am not giving up on this? What's your take?
Well, you can't bully America's courts. I think our Constitution protects them. What this judge in Washington said is what a lot of other judges are saying. You can't defend the undefensible. What this law does for the people of Washington State, who are the ones who filed this lawsuit, is it hampers their ability to make profit. It hurts the companies that are in Washington, including Microsoft and Boeing, who all have workers who might be from Iran, who might be from Syria, who are here on a worker visa, who can no longer get in and out of the country easily, thanks to Donald Trump's executive order. If the president wanted to make America safe again, as he says, he would have worked with his administration to create new vetting process for refugees. But an outright ban of Muslims isn't the answer here, and that is exactly what the judge is saying in Washington State.
It is not an outright ban on Muslims, and I can't let you get away with saying that, because that's not what it is.
Well, 100% of the people caught up in the ban, Melissa, are Muslims.
That's not true.
Go ahead, Katie.
I just want to make the facts very clear here. This is not a Muslim ban. There are Christian families in Iraq and Syria who got to American soil, and they're, by the way, under a genocide in the Middle East by ISIS, were turned away at airports in New York, in Philadelphia, and told to go home. So this is not about Muslims. This is about everyone from these seven. There's many of them. Maybe you should do some more research before you come and talk about this topic.
I've done tons of research, and what I know is that a 5-year-old Muslim kid was stopped at Dulles Airport and wasn't allowed in the country when he had a refugee visa.
If you could just let me finish my point before interrupting. The fact is that anyone from these 7 countries that were put out by the Obama administration as concern for terrorism, anyone from these countries, whether you're Christian, Muslim, Yazidi, you are not allowed to come into the country temporarily until the administration figures it out.